So why do we need meta-analyses and literature reviews? Because we need to be able to come to conclusions sometimes. We need to know whether spanking negatively affects child outcomes. We need to know whether growing up in foster care negatively affects a child's outcome in life. It's important for policymakers and psychologists to be able to say, hey, this kind of therapy, it works, and in fact, psychotherapy works actually better for anxiety disorders than medication alone does. And so we recommend that there be legislation that supports that, and that there be policies, basically, insurance companies are forced then to reimburse for different things, such like that. And you can use it as a persuasion tool also for your clients. You can use it as a persuasion tool with insurance panels that you're working with. In fact, you may be the cutting edge, and you may be the person that convinces the insurance panel that psychotherapy for anxiety disorders is really the best way to go, and that they shouldn't be giving people anxiolytics for the next 3 years, which is so much more expensive than if they were to have people come in and do this, these 1, 2, or 3 types of therapy that work. And so you want to be able to answer the question, what is the relationship? And even for some research studies that don't have random assignment, aren't a true experiment, well, what is the nature of the relationship between these two things? What's the nature of the relationship between personality and religiosity? What's the nature of the relationship between health and religiosity? I mean, these are the kinds of questions that we all really should know the answer to, and be able to answer questions for our clients, be able to make good treatment planning for our clients based on basic science as well as clinical trial type research, and to be able to inform our culture in a variety of ways as clinical psychologists about what matters, what's important for policy, for insurance, for grant funding, for all kinds of important endeavors that psychologists are involved in.